Meantime, animal rescue groups have done an extraordinary job evacuating countless animals from danger zones ahead of Hurricane Irma. But what's next for them now that the worst of the storm is over? Joining us on the phone, Emily Schneider of the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. I know we have some video, Emily, of one of your vans delivering pets to some kind of a shelter property. Where is this, and how many pets are you handling?
Well, the ASPCA currently has roughly 50 responders who are on the ground throughout Florida and South Carolina. We have a 40,000 square foot emergency shelter and caring for nearly 300 unowned shelter animals who were displaced by Hurricane Irma. And this is in South Carolina, where our shelter is based.
When you say unowned, what does that mean? Are they pets that were abandoned, or pets that were homeless before the storm, or pets that were already in some kind of shelter?
So these are shelter animals that were relocated from areas at risk so that shelters could make room for lost pets following the storm. So a lot of shelters were being proactive, taking action ahead of time before the storm to make room for lost pets that may follow, following the catastrophic storm. And eventually our goal is to place these animals with rescue groups and shelters to be made available for adoption.
Yeah, we've seen some heartbreaking images, and I'm sure there will be some out of Irma. We've seen some out of Texas, in the aftermath of Hurricane Harvey, of pets that were just flat out abandoned. Some of them left, tied to trees and that kind of thing. Are you seeing that kind of thing in Florida?
Well, we're not currently assisting with search and rescue efforts, but the good thing is many pet owners in Miami County took their pets with them. One of the key things that we say is to never leave your pets behind. If you have to evacuate and it's not safe for you, it's not safe for your pets. And in Florida specifically, the ASPCA is working closely with Miami-Dade Animal Services to assist them in providing care for their shelter animals. And we're also in the process of establishing a distribution center to send out critical pet supplies to pet owners in the community, things like crates and pet food and water bowls, the essentials that any pet owner would need to care for their animals.
It's got to be terrifying for those animals to go through a storm like this, and especially if they are separated from the families that they love.
Yeah, and we're doing our best to assist local agencies throughout Florida. We actually just got a request not too long ago from Lee County where they need assistance in sheltering efforts. So one of the things that we're also keeping an eye on is the Florida Keys, because we know that there are many people who had to evacuate, and the good news is that most of the shelter pets were evacuated, but the unknown is how many family pets were left behind and what that may look like in the coming days.
Emily Schneider from the ASPCA. Emily, thank you.
Thank you, John.